Watch how I turn my eyebrows from this into this. Enjoy. Mildly successful. So first things first, you need to like laminate your eyebrows and kind of slick them down a little bit. So I just used this e.l.f. eyebrow palette because I didn't want to put glue on my face. But I'm sure you can probably use an alternative like eyelash glue. So now you run it through your eyebrows and you try your absolute best to get your eyebrows down to the skin, real flat. Because the benefit of having a no eyebrow look is the hair not sticking up. So if the hair is sticking up, you can still kind of see the brows. But if the hair is flat, you won't see the eyebrows as much. So yeah, this is the first step. Laminate them down to your skin. You see how they kind of look different already? All right. So now for step 2, with the overall look, right? Now you're gonna set your eyebrows using translucent setting powder. And honestly, the video tutorial that I was watching said light setting, but baby, when I tell you you will see I packed that powder onto my eyebrows because the purpose of setting the eyebrows initially is to just help tack up the whatever you just used to laminate your eyebrows, like the glue or whatever, right? So now you pack the powder on. I'm not using glue though, because I don't have one. So then you get your brush and you kind of just gently brush that initial setting powder into your eyebrow, okay? Because we're still trying to emphasize the flatness of the hair and making that surface like skin, because you're basically trying to go for a no eyebrow look. And what's there when you don't have eyebrows? Skinty. Okay? So now you're packing the powder onto your eyebrows now. Like, pack it on. You want to put a whole bunch of powder on your eyebrows. And honestly, I don't know how to describe this brush. I guess it's like a semi-fluffy, medium-sized brush. But baby, that's one of my favorite brushes to use for this process. Okay, you see how much powder I'm putting? You pack it on. Because we basically want to make this surface white so that we can add a new color to it. So kind of like, think of the setting powder that you're packing on like eyeshadow primer or a concealer base for your eyeshadow. Okay? Then I kind of let the powder sit a little bit to like incorporate. And now it is time for the skin toned concealer. So that's me just checking to make sure that it matches my skin tone, right? As much as I want it to. So then you are going to put that concealer on those brows. Okay? And you see I changed it up to use the foundation instead because the foundation was just better. So now you gotta find either a concealer or a foundation that matches your skin perfectly because you're going to put it on your eyebrows, okay? The closer the liquid product is to your skin tone, the more of a no brow look you will get, okay? And I'm using like a flat brush because it picks up more product first of all, and it covers a larger area of space. So yeah, you just pack that foundation on there and you can see the difference already. Like, come on now, come on now. It's not perfect, but what I'm gonna do is, so to really help emphasize the effect, I did the powder process, the powder packing process again. Okay, so you just pack it on there, right? And plus, I noticed that letting the powder really dry onto your eyebrows helps a lot. So now that the other eyebrows had some time to properly dry, I'm gonna go back in with the foundation. Okay, and you can kind of see, in my opinion, it looks like the brow is hidden a little bit better on this eyebrow. Okay, you can still kind of see the texture of the hair, but you use what you got and you repeat steps if necessary. You always gotta have a better mirror when you're recording, because I can't see that well sometimes on the camera when I'm recording a video. Okay, so now that I've let that other powder side dry a little bit, I'm putting the foundation on a bit more gently so that it doesn't disturb the first 2 layers of product that I've put on it, aka the setting powder and the glue. Okay, so you can see, oh my god, bald face, no eyebrows, where? Anywhere. So yeah, you see how I'm just gently putting that foundation on there? Yeah, Whitney, you ate, sister. You ate, twin. So now I'm repeating the process on the other eyebrow again for a second go around to help really emphasize that flatness. And the good thing about translucent powder is that it's translucent. So it helps to create a smoother, lighter base that will allow my foundation to stick on it. Like, come on now. Y'all don't see that brow? Like, look at that. 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 And low key, I also am trying to build my skill when it comes to a no brow look. So there will probably be like another 1 or 2 more tutorials and follow alongs. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So as you can see, again, I'm putting the foundation on, and using a product that matches your skin, as close to your skin tone as possible, really helps with the no brows look, because we want it to look like we've completely shaved our eyebrows off of our face. And if you use a product that's too light or too dark, it brings attention to that area. Like, you're already gonna look a little scary because you have no eyebrows, but now you got a really light outline there or a really dark outline there, you know? So now I'm going back in one more time because I like numbers of 3, and I'm packing the powder on again. And personally, I do be dragging the brush sometimes, so I'm just dragging it over the areas that looks like it requires more foundation. And then I get my foundation again, and now you guys can see that I'm really letting it dry, because makeup is a process. So let it dry, admire yourself, look at that cheekbone. And now you can put the foundation on your face. So I'm just gonna let y'all keep following along, because seeing is better than listening sometimes, and watch the rest of the process. I'll be back at the end of the video. So now, just really press it in now. I'm going to use my beauty blender. So my favorite step is really the end, when I can use the beauty blender. So I get a little bit more foundation, I pat the beauty blender into the foundation, and then I press it into the skin. Like, come on now. Come on now. Where are the brows? Where are the brows? They're not there. And the Beauty Blender, then while you're using the Beauty Blender, you can help blend that foundation or that concealer that you've used to blend it into your skin. Even though you're gonna put another set of foundation on to the rest of your skin, you still kind of gotta blend it down so that it doesn't look strangely layered. But yeah, that is the end of the tutorial. And I thank you guys for watching. Goodbye. Da-da-da-da-da-da.